I'll never forget the time a pet psychic told me about my dog's past lives. A few years ago, we partnered with California Psychics, and as part of the campaign, we were given $300 to speak to a pet psychic on the phone. Now, I've always been open to this kind of stuff, but even I was skeptical. So you can imagine my surprise when she told me things about my dog I never expected. And if you stick around, trust me, the last one will make you laugh. First, she said Rambo had been a horse in his past life and a rabbit, which is interesting because every time he's seen a horse, he runs right up to them with absolutely no fear. And he loves rabbits, but not in a sweet, snuggly kind of way, unfortunately. Then I asked her how he was feeling, and she said, good, a little tired, and he wants more yellow cheese. And I was like, what yellow cheese? Then I remembered that for a while I was wrapping his meds in American cheese before we switched to pill treats. She also said, and I quote, there's not much going on in Fifi's brain, which I think we already knew. But every once in a while, she said that she'll walk over to Rambo and telepathically say, you look nice today. She didn't say, though, if he ever replies. But the funniest thing that she told me was that in one of Rambo's most memorable past lives, he was a courtesan, which is essentially a high-priced call girl. Now, whether or not that's true, it's hilarious. So for the next week, I dressed him up in a sparkly bow tie so he could get in touch with his inner diva. So now I'm curious, if you had the chance, would you ever speak to a pet psychic to find out what your pet has to say about their past lives or snack preferences? Let us know in the comments.